Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 4 of the gameplay series. This one is titled Upgrading, and it's just about everything I'm upgrading my account, really, which I guess is just typical playing Molior RS, you level up your skills, get new gear and all that, etc. But yeah, so a lot of gear upgrades, skill upgrades, and I'm going to be talking you all through it. A few questing as well. I know the last episode was questing, but at the moment, I'm doing some farming. Now, there's a lot of to talk about, sort of changes we've made in Mod RS against RuneScape in that. Um, for example, as you can see, I'm in Tavali. You can plant patches anywhere. And also, as sort of the gameplay series progresses on, because I'm patching and improving as I go along, some things may change or not. But I'm going to be spending a lot of time in Kandrin, so that means it's another area reel, so enjoy. So to start off with, I'm doing the fishing contest quest. Bit of an odd, random, small novice quest, but it's a bit like a domino effect, really. Everything falls into place. So I access the underground. Well, what do they call it? I can't remember its name now. The pass under White Wolf Mountain, um, which sort of ties into Recipe for Disaster when I want to free the dwarf. So as you can see, it ties in, but also it gives me a quick access over um, White Wolf Mountain and just a bit of fishing XP as well. So overall, it's not bad. Plus, I'm in Kandarin. I've got a whole lot of sort of questing I want to do anyway. So I eventually want to do Legends quest, and you need like a bit of high quest points for that, I believe. The next quest I want to do is, so I've got teleport, so I could teleport to Camelot, which sort of defeats the purpose of what I was just talking about, skipping White Wolf Mountain. But I want to teleport to Ardoing. A lot of what I was doing earlier, sort of in the gameplay series, is running around doing like waterfall quest. It takes so long, so I'm doing no, it's sort of like a custom quest. It's called Eleanor's Lament, in that it's a bit like Plague City and RuneScape, both RuneScape 3 and old school RuneScape, but because of our year change in RuneScape, sorry, in Molior RS, we're based in the 5th age year 23, so storylines are a bit different, and the Alvin storyline is different, but I say that it's sort of 50-50 different. So as you can see, it's very much the same as Plague City, where you pour the buckets of water under, I forget his name now, Edmund's house garden. You go in the sewers and things like that. But as you'll see in a minute, it's sort of a bit of a twist on sort of, I guess, how I developed it is what you see in Mario RS is sort of the introduction of what you see in RuneScape. So as you can see, this is West Ardoing. It's no sort of like city king, or what houses everywhere boarded up. It's sort of like some woods with a whole bunch of tents in, like military guards, etc. So this is sort of like explaining the introduction to the fake disease. Spoiler alert. But yeah, it's sort of a big introduction to it, but it's a very nostalgic series. One of my first goals ever for Molior RS was to create Underground Pass. So Underground Pass is near enough the same, but as a site, the beginning's slightly different and the end slightly different, and there's a different meaning behind it. Um, but yeah, it's an interesting. It's not a full remake, but it gives some sort of lore into sort of how the plague started and all that stuff. So it's interesting there. I found Eleanor, so I was talking that much. I pretty much skipped the whole point of the quest, but yeah, it's sort of the same scope as you find Eleanor, but her partner, I think called Richard, has gone missing. He's been taken by supposedly ill, but Eleanor is a nurse, so she's sort of like, oh, her partner was recovering, and then suddenly got dragged into the cave where the underground pass is. So at the moment, we're just main goal is just finding her. So after finding her, I go back to Edmund and just say she's safe for now. I think Edmund calls her stubborn, but yeah, the main point of the quest was just to find her, which I've done, and that should be quest complete. There we go. It doesn't say it, but I do actually can now teleport to Ardoin. So yeah, I was questing so much I completely forgot I put all my herbs down. And as you can see, it's a bit different. You just simply go up to the herb patch once it's. I think yeah, these are ranas I've planted, so simply just go up, click them. And I've said before, our XP rates are definitely higher than what you'd see in RuneScape. So that's why you see me get so much XP and leveling up so much. Well, that last one was disease. So in between sort of doing farm runs, I planted a whole bunch more after that. Is I want to sort of focus on crafting my leather armor, dragon hide, gemstone bolts, things like that. So after Karamanjar. So now I'm in Karamanjar. One of the main, well, few quests I want to do are Jungle Potion. This is sort of a requirement into Shiloh Village. Well, both Shiloh Village quest and the actual Shiloh Village. And within Shiloh Village, there is gemstone rocks. So that's my goal for crafting. I want to get 75 crafting because that is the requirement for black dragonhide bodies. So it's sort of like that prerequisite in a way. So there you go, quest complete. Now I'm going straight into Shiloh Village. So, well, the quest. A bit confusing those names, aren't it? Shiloh Village and Shiloh Village quest. So, a lot of backwards and forwards with this. I ended up getting quite stuck and, creating these quests. I used to think that I knew them all off by heart. And it's, I guess, I want to go on a little tangent if you would bear with me, is that I always found it so boring questing and recording because, say, for example, Shiloh Village, when I made it, I would test it over and over and over again. And then, like, a few days later, I'd want to do a gameplay series recording me doing it. It's like, I know where everything is. It's like, 40th, probably not 40, like the 20th time I've like done the quest, and every time I was doing it, I literally could not stop yawning. It was terrible. Oh my god, I could, I just could not bear doing the quest, even when I was recording. But I created this quest like 4 years ago, and it's literally gone out of memory. So it's like I'm now completing it fresh. And why I'm saying that is during this, I did record it, but I'm not including it in the video. In that I searched the initial cave where you find like the three scrolls in a rock, and I missed out one of the scrolls, and I was running around for like fucking 30 minutes trying to find where it is. So yeah. And another funny point I'll come up to is in this quest, but you'll see it in a minute. So I was just killing the skeletons. This is sort of the final part of the quest where you kill I guess, the quest bosses to sort of finalize. It's interesting, and going on to what I was just saying is I'm not such a spacebar warrior in RuneScape quests. I do like the lore, but when I develop quests, you do get I get a good strong understanding of sort of how the quests work because you're reading all the dialogue. I'm adding the dialogue. Um, but yeah, it's interesting. But when I've just said that now, and I can't really remember the lore of Shiloh Village. I think some queen some queen's relative or something dies and she gets so corrupt by it, it sort of starts plaguing Karamanjar and things like that. So, something along those lines. So there you go. I've killed the skeleton boss, and the hilarious thing now is right. I'm very low HP. In my head, I think there's a third boss, like a ghost I need to kill. So I'm searching through my inventory, finding all the food I can eat. I don't want to leave and come back 'cause it's too far away in Karamanjar. I'm starting to bury bones because I think if I get a prayer level, maybe I can start flicking prayers like rapid renewal. And I'm burying like big bones, and I'm thinking, okay, maybe this isn't actually going to work. And what am I? I'm like 67 HP, so I'm desperate. If I do spawn this ghost, I'm going to die. And I don't want to die because I lose XP. So, yeah, I'm thinking everything, searching, I'm looking for logs, tinderbox. Now, I open my magical bag, which I'll go on to, and I find a whole bunch of stuff. Pies from a quest, bread I was saving for Merlin's crystal. But yeah, and as you just see, right, I spent like I, I shortened it down here, but I spent like 5 minutes trying to find ways to heal up. And it turns out there never was a third boss. So I just stood there looking for logs, food, burying bones to try get a single prayer point. And yeah, it turns out there was never a boss. I just progressed the quest and, as you see, finished. Handed it in. I think it's a bit of crafting XP, so that's nice. But now the main point of all that is I am at the gemstone rocks. These give sapphires to diamonds with a rare chance of dragonstones. So I think I spend like a whole entire day there. And again, with farm runs, I always forget like I've got farms to sort of, not farms, but like patches growing. So here I am. I don't know why I've chose Taverley in this spot. I guess it's quite open in daylight, so see what I'm doing. But I'm planting Harrowlanders because there's a compost potion, which if you use on normal compost, you get super compost. So I'm always trying to think one step ahead. I'm doing farm runs. I want to get better compost. It grows twice as fast, so I get more stuff. So yeah, planting Carollanders, mining volcanic ash. I think it's on what do we call it? I got Fossil Island in Old School RuneScape, but it's on Musa Point volcano in Karamanjar. So I mined a whole bunch of gemstones, and I was like 29 crafting, and I realized you need level 30 crafting for to cut all my sapphires. Well, I've got like over 1,000 uncut sapphires. So I'm like, do I kill cows to get like leather and cow hides turn into leather and just get a quick level? And I thought, doing some questing. So I do Elemental Workshop 1, which gives crafting XP. So I'm just running around. I Again, like I said earlier, I can't remember how these quests. I made this quest. I can't remember what sequence it is in order to do things. So I'm just going around spamming everything. So I eventually turn the water wheel, which lets me put the bowl of lava into the furnace. Very, very quick quest, I might add. But yeah, it gives me a crafting level once I complete it. I think the element shield is. I don't think I'd ever need it, but who knows. But yeah, so I get the crafting level. Now, as you can see, I think I'll be by Sears Village, just in some random woods. Because items stack, you can just sort of like skill wherever you want, which I quite like, to be fair. It's like, I mean, you'll see some funny scenarios later in the episodes, etc. I think I'm making like prayer potions in the middle of like the Dagonoth King's lair, so things like that. It's nice. That's the point of a project. It's supposed to be sort of like a relaxed approach to RuneScape. So yeah, I'm just crafting all my gemstones at the moment. And I think it nearly enough gets me to level 75 crafting. I think even over 75 really. And I'm there that long, it gets it turns to night time. So I think it's like the next day, and yeah, you saw me put Harrowlanders and Taverley, but I picked them ages ago. I don't know why I didn't record it, but I planted a whole lot more. Um, within, ironically, on a farm patch in, was this, north of Ardoing? Because there's a master farmer nearby which I was pickpocketing for seeds. So it was a nice. I spent like a whole day pickpocketing the master farmer while planting seeds here. So yeah, got a whole bunch of Harrowlanders. I carry a dog making the compost potion, and I think it just gets me to about 80, not 80, 38 prayer. So oh, I'm making attack super attack potions there. So a nice boost there. But yeah, compost potions got me to 38. I mined a whole bunch of more volcanic ash. Got over to 45 herblore, which I'm now making super attacks. Accuracy is quite big in Molior RS, so yeah. When I was trying to grind, I think I got grinded up to a mithril defender for trolls there. They drop big bones, so I'm just offering them at the moment. I was unable to complete Fight Arena quest because the bouncer was just kicking my ass. So I got 43 prayer, so I can actually protect from melee now. That is for Chaos Altar. Very funky spinning location. I absolutely did not want to recreate RuneScape's Chaos Altar, but I got 70 rune crafting, which means I can now sort of enchant Dragonstone jewelry. So, with my Protect melee, I am now attacking the bouncer. But as you can see, my accuracy is really, really weak. So that's why things like incredible reflexes and super attack potions come in handy. Yeah, it took me about 10 minutes to kill that bouncer. It took very long. But I got there and I finished the quest. And I think it does give me, oh, near enough a level up. Yeah, I'm not gonna do a new area sort of showing off all the areas. Yeah, I'm on Waterbirth Island, gathering snape grass for prayer potion. So I was thinking cosmic runes. I need to do Lost City quests, and I was like, I can't be bothered taking off all my gear and sort of banking it to go to Entrana to cut the Draymond branch. So I went to the Mage Arena Bank, which sells cosmic runes. I think I spent all my cash there as well. So yeah, finally getting some jewelry. I haven't had jewelry sort of on me for a while, so I'm just making some gold bars, getting out my gemstones from my magical bag. I've got sapphires, the dragonstone, and ruby. So my goal was, I don't know why I chose ruby. I wanted to get diamond out. But yeah, I smelted the Dragonstone amulet and I realised I needed a ball of wool. So, Ring of Recoil obviously reflects damage back to attacker. Very good basic ring. Now, jewelry in Neverwinter Nights 2, well, Molior RS doesn't take charges. So, Ring of Recoil is like permanent, it will last forever. Um, Ring of Life, I think, yeah, it doesn't do what it does in RuneScape. It just gives us some saves from attacks, so a chance to dodge attacks, and an amulet of glory. Now, this is Warriors Guild where I'm killing the trolls, and I spent 40 minutes here trying to get a rune defender because the trolls had such high HP and it took me forever to kill. So I patched the server after killing them for like 40 minutes with stupid high HP. And yeah, I get the rune defender on the second kill after the server turns back on. So, right, now here I was picking flax. We have some like try to declutter. So flax and bowstring, it works for both bows and crossbow. So here I am making a rune crossbow. At the moment, I'm rocking rune daggers, but I feel like a ranged weapon is always good. You know, range a monster from afar. When it comes near you, switch to melee. So yeah, and that helps sort of add extra DPS, I guess. You know, the whole point of getting like crafting up for black dragon leather body as well. So yeah, after buying all the cosmics, I ran out of cash. So a lot of what I was fletching for, you know, like you and maple longbows, etc., to get my fletching up for a rune crossbow, I've just sold to a general store, and I think I got nearly 200k gold from it all. So it's not bad. But yeah, now I'm crafting my runite bolts and making some dragonstone bolt tips, which you'll then see I need 67 fletching for. So that leads me to where I am now. Now, this is a teaser for the next episode, but I'm essentially just, as I'm editing this video, chopping some yew logs, and eventually be some magic, no, chopping yew logs, yew tree stumps, whatever we've called them in the last episode. But yeah, next time it will be sort of magic trees, which I think is just, there you go, magic trees are there. They're actual trees. So I'm just, yeah, cutting these as I edit the video, etc. And hopefully this will get me my 67 fletching, which I can then make the Dragonstone bolts and then enchant them to Dragonstone E. Now, yeah, bit of a teaser for the next episode, as you can see, but I'm going to just go to the, after this, I guess getting my combat up a bit more, um, getting my Slayer up. I'm level 1 Slayer, so yeah, very low. It's like, apart from Hunter, it's my second lowest skill, so definitely need to get it up. But overall, account has progressed well. Checking the journal, some major quests next, such as Dragon Slayer quest. I'll be doing video on that. Lost City, I'm one level away from. I'm level 13 and level 14 is dragon equipment, so I'll be able to get dragon daggers. I then might do the Grand Tree, and because I'll be unlocking whatchamacallit, dragon sort of tier, I might try and do Monkey Man this quest. Who knows? I don't know if I'm too low level or not, but yeah, I think range wise, level 14 is what is it? Oh yeah, it's red dragon hide, so I could easily get some red dragons, and then also I can upgrade my rune defender to a dragon defender as well. So a lot to do, more upgrading. Can't get it all done in this episode, unfortunately. It's just a whole lot. I've tried to sort of speed this series along as I can, but yeah, I'm now 10 million total XP, total level 805, and what am I? 60 quest points, so a whole lot more quests to go. So many. Possibly the next series I will start Recipe for Disaster, just because I can get out all the quick win ones, like you know, the Mountain Dwarf, Goblin Generals, Pirate Pete. Um, I can't do them. Yeah, yeah, get a few. Because at the moment I don't have any gloves. I was wearing leather gloves, but yeah, the RFD gloves will give me sort of damage boosts and things like that. Maybe do Fremeric trials for the Berserker helmet to upgrade my helmet as well. So yeah, apart from that, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace out.